Hello, Sarah.
Hey there, sorry.
No, that's fine. You're the only one here so far.
Yes.
So this is going to be super easy if it's just us.
Yeah.
I guess everybody just is going to rely on my recording, which is fine.
I know, right? You know, I should just do that. But why is my camera? Oh,
you don't have to show your camera. You can just listen. I'm recording you, and those tutorial videos that I sent, they're pretty straightforward too.
Are they?
Not very long. They're pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Kind of runs you through it. So this is
Okay.
kind of opportunity. If you have questions, like specific questions, I can answer those today for you.
Okay. No, I can just watch the video too.
Okay, cool.
We're all good on that. Should we wait a couple? Oh yeah,
one
because
more person came in.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes. I'm not gonna wait too long because I am doing another one tomorrow too. So
okay.
Maybe everybody wants to do a Friday one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Michelle. Hi.
Oh, this is Danielle, actually.
Oh, Danielle. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
I wasn't looking at my screen for a second.
Well, it says Tacoma Chamber host too. So
hi, Danielle.
I got all your materials. Thank you for sending those over. I will get all those uploaded and a new proof sent out to you today too.
You did a great job on the LinkedIn. I shared it on my social, so I'll be sharing it all over the place. Thank you.
Yeah.
And so I think, did Phoenix get back to you today with the billboard?
Yep. And then I'm going to send her a proof today. I uploaded all of her stuff last night, so she's all good to go too.
Thank you.
Yeah. So there's only 2 of you. I'm gonna wait like maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, but not long. I know a lot of people just watch the recording, which is completely fine. Do you have any questions right now or anything about the event in general?
No, I've been on Remo before for another event.
Awesome.
And so I think I'm already signed in. I mean, I think I'm already
cool.
I'm already a member of Remo. We'll see.
Yeah, and I'm going to make all the sponsors I'm going to consider speakers. So I'm going to give you guys special early access. So tomorrow morning, I will send a link out to everybody and make sure you're on our speakers list. So you'll be able to get in early, play around. You can add stuff to your own whiteboard. You can do a whole bunch of stuff that you want to do to feel really comfortable to network with everybody within the event. So I want to make sure everybody have everything you need.
Awesome.
Cool. Perfect. So I'm going to jump on in it. Let's do it. So when I send the invite link to you, this is going to be our landing page. This is where you're going to log in to the event. Here, let me change that real quick. And so when you're in this page, I don't like looking at myself talk. There you go. You're going to click on the speaker login. So they're going to click on there and you're on a special list. So you'll be able to log in as a speaker. So if you already have an account, like you said, you're just going to go to login now and click there. If you don't have an account yet, you're going to sign up and register now. So you're just going to log in here.
So Danielle, I changed my email since then. Should I, if I want the new email to be the one that people get, should I do a new login and leave the other one?
Yeah, that'd probably be the cleanest way if you want people to communicate you with that email. Yeah, that would be. Sorry, that's frustrating.
Oh, that's okay. It took forever to get a new website and I finally got it. So now I'm like, oh, I get to use my new email everywhere.
Perfect. Okay, so once you log in, it's going to go through this. I have a little lag today. My internet's not very nice today. It's going to do a systems check, just making sure your computer is all good to go, your computer, your speaker, your video. You can skip it if you want. I just let it do its thing, so I know there's not any problems. Well, I might skip it today, but come on. There it goes. So once that's done checking, just hit join event. That is really important because I tried to join on a different computer and it wasn't up to date. So if your computer's not up to date on certain things, certain functions won't work. And that's probably the issue you're having if you do run into any navigation problems, visibility problems, login problems. It could be a browser being outdated, or or any of those kind of operating systems, all those fun technical things. So once you get into the event, you're going to be pushed into a random table. You're not going to be assigned to your table. So that's why it's really important to log in early with that with the whole speaker access. I'm suggesting that maybe log in 30 minutes, 15 minutes prior and just get set up. So you go into the event and then find your table. I will be creating a table directory so everybody will know who's at what table and where to go. So for instance, I'm at the Madcap marketing table already. Well, I'm going to be. There we go. So I'm gonna double click on the Madcap table. And so now I'm here at that table. And I'm also logged in somewhere else. So I'm going to make sure you can see what it looks like when attendees, perfect. So when you have two attendees at a table with their camera on, this is what it's going to look like. A whole bunch of Danielles going on right now. So that's what that's going to look like when people have all their cameras on at the table. You only see the people's cameras who are you're at the table with. You're not going to see everybody's all over the place or anything like that. So once you're in here and as a sponsor, you're seated. Before the event starts at 4, because at 4, everybody's going to be flooded into the event and be assigned, just randomly assigned to a table. So before that happens, make sure that all your features are working, that you're comfortable navigating around with all of the chat and interaction functions with your attendees. So down here, I'm going to go through the toolbar. So tile view will just take everybody to the front here, just like in Zoom and many other streaming platforms. That's just a view option. Camera, camera turns it off and on. Your mic turns your mic off and on. So the chat feature lets you do 3 different options for networking with people. You can, come on, chat box. You can chat with the public. You can chat with the general audience overall. You can chat with people at your table, or you can just do a private chat. So in the private chat, you'll see once there's a bunch of attendees in the room, there'll be a list of attendees that you can connect with. And then another option, just if people are very familiar with now, is screen sharing. You're able to do, we have a screen sharing option here in the software, just like in Zoom or any other virtual meeting software. You select the screen you want to share and you hit share, and that pops up for everybody to view. So say if you want to share videos with anybody, any kind of content that you guys are chatting about, maybe a fun music video off YouTube or something, you know, just anything to have a fun networking experience. So the next stop would be the whiteboard. This is where I've been uploading all of the materials that everybody's been sending me. I'm gonna upload here.
Danielle, did you get AAA's logo?
I have a lot of logos just from past things. So okay. I pulled a lot of stuff, but if you have anything to add, please send my way to beef up the page.
Okay, I haven't found anything yet, and I don't know what Gayla has sent over in the past, but we could use that one. I think you sent me one yesterday.
Yeah. Is that good?
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. Cool. We'll load here. Come on. So once it loads for me, you'll see, depending on your computer and how you have your settings zoomed in and out, either the board's going to show up super zoomed in like it's about to now. You might not see anything, or it's going to be really zoomed out. It just depends. So once you get into the whiteboard and it's completely loaded, in the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to see a little 100%. And this is how you're going to scale your whiteboard. You can put infinite amount of information on the whiteboard. So depending on what you do, you're going to have to scale a certain amount in or out. So you'll see the 100% there in the corner. So depending, I said, how your computer's set up and how your zooms are in and out and your screen settings are, What I like to do is I go to the fit to screen option here, and this will show you everything that's on the whiteboard, and at least you'll know where to navigate to. When you're in little hand mode, I call it, that's how you move the screen around, kind of like Google Maps and stuff like that. So you can watch the videos that have been uploaded. You can click the links within the logos and the pictures that I've uploaded. And here I chose to put a bunch of Post-it notes. So, and these Post-it notes are interactive. So I can click on a Post-it note and I can write in it. But to be able to do that, just hit edit. Whiteboard's being slow today. Come on.
So interactive as in anybody visiting your table could and seeing the whiteboard could write something on that?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so once I get this to go here, so it will just, a little text box will pop up in here. Where's my internet? There you go. And so you can type a little message in there, type whatever you want, and interact with people. And this is an option you can do. Not all the booths are doing this. It's just something that I chose to do. If you don't like your comments, you can also delete it if it will let me today. And again, so once you're done with the comments, you see how it's kind of really zoomed in now. That's when you would go back to your corner here. Oh, come on, technical problems. Mira's having a problem today. I'm gonna have to go do something here. I'm gonna log out of this bad boy. I think I'm asking too much of my computer today. There it goes. Yeah, it doesn't like that. So, oh, I drew an arrow. I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, you can see you can draw arrows. I just did that. So say you wanted to highlight something or point something out to somebody. That's where these arrows can come into play. So that option's right here, and there's 3 different arrows options. You can, so say someone uploads a video or a picture, or you guys are having an active conversation on the board. You can say, hey, go point and look at this, or go look at that. That's kind of that is. This here is a shape if you want to insert a shape in there for some reason. And then this is where the sticky notes are that come into play that I put in here. I just put these in randomly in a little fun color order, but all you do is grab it, paste it, stick it, and then write in it.
Cool.
Yeah. And then to get rid of it, now that it's working for me, you just hit the 3 little dots if you don't like it, and you hit delete. Also, in this pull down menu, you can put a link in it. You can style it. There's a whole bunch of different things you can do. The whiteboard's kind of robust, and it's a lot to get into. So I'm just keeping it kind of basic on what we're doing with it. You can really get crazy though if you want to. So that is the whiteboard. That's what here. You can add a text box. You can. It's just kind of like Word or Paint. Like, remember Word Paint? It's kind of like that back in the day. You can add a text box and type in there. You can go into Paint or into the paintbrush. Come on. There you go. You go into paintbrush and you can draw. You can pick all the different kind of markers you want and all that fun stuff. You can make comments if you want. And there's a whole bunch of other options in here and this here too. If you want to upload another video, for instance, to your page, you're going to copy and paste into this option, the paste iframe code. So if you do have any videos you want to share, that's what you would put that option in. And that just looks like this. A little box pops up like this. You put that there and embed, and then that'll pop up on the screen.
Oh, how cool.
Right? Yeah. So it's pretty neat. And there's a whole bunch of other options. I will send also some links about this Miro table and how to edit it But it's pretty straightforward when you just want to do simple interactions. I think that's what we're going for this time. Any questions about the whiteboard, any things that you kind of want to do or want to learn about how to do on it or anything?
Danielle, have you used this before in other trade show things or things like
I've
this?
used similar things like it, yeah. And most of the time what we've done, what I've personally done with it is sharing videos, you know, sharing any resource links that we're previously talking about. Like I was specifically at an event networking with event planners. And so we were sharing, you know, like, hey, here's a link on fundraising tips, you know, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
That's kind of how I used it.
Yeah, what were people drawn to? What got results? You know, what did people
The resources, having good resources and useful things for people to download, virtual tangibles, you know. That's what I would suggest.
And is it better to do links or PDFs or just?
You can do both. You can link the PDFs. So the PDFs can be downloadable and you can have them linked. So you have all those options.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I know we get a list as sponsors of who's coming, but I'm like, what I really want to do is make sure we're getting the names and contact information for as many people as possible.
Yeah, and you will be getting that for sure. And so once you're done in the whiteboard, all you do is X right out of it. I feel like the whiteboard is going to be the biggest part and chatting. Whiteboard and chatting. And so say you want to leave your table for some reason, you want to go network with some other people, you just double click on a table and that moves you to the table. That's how you do those basic navigations. So there are some basic functions here. So on the outside here, you'll see sponsor banners. So this is all the information that some of the sponsors have sent us. So here's yours. I don't have your new content uploaded yet, but if you click on it, it will bring up the ad and look, I see your picture there, and then a link to your website. Some people have videos, some people have pictures, it just depends.
Yeah, I think I want to change that to my value builder video.
Yeah, for sure. I've been trying to get videos from everybody. I think that's a great idea. Videos is always best. Videos for everything is really best. A couple of things I haven't uploaded yet also, just so you know what they are. There's 2 billboards in the front of the room. The billboard in the upper left, this billboard is going to be for us to have a video on it. Probably a little promo video the chamber is we're gonna create for the chamber. And then here, this board here is going to have the agenda, the things going on during the day, and just general information about the event. That's what those 2 things will be there. Did anybody join the event late? No, they didn't. Okay. And then what other fun features are there here to show last? If you want to navigate from floor to floor. So if you want to do that, all you do is click on the floor you want to move to and hit yes, go to another floor. If you don't want them to tell you this every time, just click this checkbox and that won't happen anymore. And so that's how you move from floor to floor. And that's really how you use the software. It's pretty straightforward. It's just really getting in and using it. That's what, and learning how, just really investing the time into learning how to move around. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, do you guys have any questions or anything? I am going to send out again by tomorrow morning, you will have an email with a table directory, a link to log in as a speaker. You're going to have suggestions and tips. I will send some information on the whiteboard too, just to read a little bit about on navigating that. Any tips or tools that I can find, I will send your way by tomorrow morning. I think, and that was about everything, really, yeah.